Welcome to Z's podcast. In this podcast, we're going to discuss the black gold, which means petrol. Petroleum is referred to as black gold because when crude oil is extracted from the land, it's black. Why is petrol so expensive in India when the international price of crude oil is so low? This has been a common discussion in India in the recent months. Before we proceed into this, let's have a quick glance at the quantity conversion of oil. 1 barrel of oil equals to 158.99 liters or 42 US gallons. Let's brainstorm. This chart presents the oil prices in different countries during lockdown as on 20th of April 2020. The data has been sourced from globalpetrolprices.com, which is highly credible agency that researches and analyzes factual data on petrol, diesel, energy, etc. Their team comprises of experts in economics who present data to conglomerates in the oil and banking sectors. So here's the data. The colored chart presents the international prices of crude oil in terms of US dollar per barrel all around the planet during lockdown as in 20th of April 2020. We can see the little colorful boxes on the right. The boxes represent the prices of crude oil from top to the bottom in a descending order, deep green at the bottom being the lowest price and the red box being the highest. Lockdown had been already implemented around the globe, leading to an unprecedented crash in the prices of crude oil. We barely get to see any red in the picture, but we do get to see yellow at 3 spots, which signifies that price of oil for these areas ranged between 1.5 and 2 US dollars. The colors that we see most are green and deep blue. India was deep blue, along with China, Brazil, Argentina, and many other countries in the African subcontinent, having a price range between 0.75 and 1 US dollars. This is third from bottom as per the little boxes. The ones in green had the oil prices between 0.5 and 0.75 US dollars, which was the second lowest price range of crude oil. It comprises of countries such as Russia, Australia, Pakistan, Canada, United States of America, Alaska, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, and more. This graph covers the trend of global price of crude oil from the last year until now, so it covers the period before the COVID-19 lockdown of 2020 to the recent times up to June 2020, when many countries have been unlocked. We can observe that there was a major dip between March and April. However, the trend had started to regain and mount up from May 2020 onwards, and there's a continuous upward trend in June. Let us decode the next slide, which shows Countrywise price of oil in Indian rupees per litre as on 15th June 2020. The countries have been arranged in ascending order as per the respective oil prices, and that the yellow color expands to the right with rising values of oil. Venezuela, having the lowest price of oil, is placed right at the start and has the smallest yellow, whereas Hong Kong, having the highest price, is placed right at the end with the largest yellow. Price in India is rupees 76. We shall remind that this data is as of 15th June 2020, wherein most of the world is unlocked already and the global price of crude oil is on a rise. Price of oil in Israel is above 117 Indian rupees, Pakistan 34.52 Indian rupees, UAE 37.17, USA 48.94, United Kingdom 103.75, Nepal 60.28, Saudi Arabia 21.84. Price of oil is rising internationally and the US dollar is getting stronger in comparison to the Indian rupees. A US dollar is 76 Indian rupees as on 16th June 2020. Most of us know the fact that we cannot directly trade with the Indian rupees internationally, and hence we must buy the US dollars, which the Indian companies can trade in oil with. That's an international law made by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. This is one of the major reasons that oil is expensive for India. We first buy the expensive US dollars, which are stronger than the Indian rupees, and then we buy oil, which also is rising in price as the global unlock has led to the rise in demand of oil. Therefore, it may be unfair to blame the Indian government up front for the expensive oil. We cannot comment on international trade of oil without studying all the facts or data of such business deals, their clause, the role of US dollar or the Federal Reserve of US, which is the central bank of the United States. We have now reached the end of the podcast. Thank you for listening. Feel free to type your feedback or questions in the comment box. Signing off for now. Goodbye.